Standard 3.5 asks you to explain the amendment process outlined in Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution. So let's get started. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Virtual History 360. I'm Mr. Wade, and today we are reviewing Florida's updated civics standards. This might be your introduction to the standard or a review before the EOC, but either way, we're going to work through this content together. Now, I know it might sound complicated, but don't worry, we're going to break it down together. You're going to be just fine. But if you aren't already subscribed to Virtual History, do yourself a favor and click the button now so you can keep up with all of the standard review videos that will be coming out this year. So, what do you say? Are you ready to jump right in with Standard CG.3.5? Here we go. The amendment process is the way in which changes, or amendments, can be made to the U.S. Constitution. It is outlined in Article 5 of the Constitution, which provides two methods for proposing amendments and two methods for ratifying them. The first method of proposing an amendment is through a two-thirds vote in both houses of Congress. This means that if two-thirds of the members of the House of Representatives and the Senate agree on an amendment, it can be proposed and sent to the states for ratification. The second method of proposing an amendment is through a constitutional convention called by two-thirds of the state legislatures. This method has never been used to propose an amendment, but it is an option available to the states if they choose to exercise it. Once an amendment has been proposed, it must be ratified or approved by 3/4 of the states. There are two methods for ratifying amendments. The first method is ratification by the state legislatures, where 3/4 of the state legislatures vote to approve the amendment. The second method is ratification through state conventions, where 3/4 of the states hold special conventions to vote on the proposed amendment. The sequence of the amendment process is as follows. First, an amendment is proposed either by Congress or by a constitutional convention called by the states. Then, the proposed amendment is sent to the states for ratification. Finally, the amendment is ratified either by the state legislatures or through state conventions. The amendment process is intentionally designed to be a deliberate and careful process. This ensures that amendments are not made hastily or without sufficient consideration. The difficulty of amending the U.S. Constitution reflects the significance and importance of the Constitution as the foundation of our government and the protection of our rights. The formal amendment process is essential because it allows for changes to the Constitution while still maintaining a high threshold for approval. This ensures that amendments have widespread support and reflect the will of the people. The difficulty of amending the Constitution serves to protect the fundamental principles and rights enshrined in it. It ensures that changes to the Constitution are not made lightly and that the rights and liberties of the people are safeguarded. So, in conclusion, the amendment process outlined in Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution provides two methods for proposing amendments and two methods for ratifying them. Amendments can be proposed by Congress or through a constitutional convention, and they must be ratified by 3/4 of the states, either through the state legislatures or state conventions. Two-thirds of both houses, 3/4 of all states. Remember that. The difficulty of amending the Constitution reflects the importance and significance of the Constitution as the foundation of our government and the protection of our rights. Understanding the amendment process allows us to appreciate the careful balance between adaptability and stability in our Constitution. It ensures that the Constitution remains relevant and responsive to the changing needs and values of our society, while also protecting the core principles and rights that are at the heart of our democracy. Okay. I know you're going to go deeper into this standard in class, but hopefully now you feel a little more confident about the content. But I do want to hear from you. Do you have any questions about what we talked about today? If so, leave them in the comments below. While you're there, be sure to check out the link to my spring store so you can get some awesome virtual history t-shirts like the one I'm wearing today. Be sure to use code STUDENT to get 10% off your entire order. And also, go ahead and hit that like button so YouTube knows to share this with everyone, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to check out my other videos like the ones you see to the side over here. Make sure you watch this playlist for more videos with these updated standards and my other civics videos as well. I also have US and world history and 360 videos you can look all the way around. Do yourselves a favor, check them out because I know you're going to like them. Alright, for Virtual History 360, I'm Mr. Wade. I'll see you next time.